loves. Okay, so today, it is Saturday. We are doing another kids event with my partners at FUNBASH. We are turning up for Long Island City. It's going to be a really awesome day. Yes. My voice is kind of tired. Oh my gosh, my body is tired. I have been going non-stop all week within meetings, within events, my hair looks crazy, but that's all right. It's still, actually, I still got a good curl though, but it's wild. It's not what, it's not giving what it usually gives. But right now I'm on my way to pick up equipment because I'm going to be doing the event today solo. We are really excited. This summer I've got about 30 something kids, mentoring 24 high school students. I believe I have 10 college interns who will be helping me out building out my nonprofit programming. This year we are getting ready to officially launch our website, and I'm so excited to do that because it's going to support so many small businesses of color, across the diaspora, so Black, Latin, AAPI, Caribbean, African cultures. And I'm really excited about that because I get to support them, and in return they will be supporting the nonprofit so I can get more kids through the program, get them working, get them receiving jobs. My goal is that we reach 100 kids employed this year. We are closely hitting 61 this summer, and then I still have a fall program. I have 2 fall programs. I have actually a fall and a winter. So hopefully I can hit those numbers. I really want to hit 100. I am a little short. I should have been closer to 72 for the summer, but unfortunately we did not receive the funding that I was hoping to receive. And that is the hardest part about all of this, is because, you know, you apply for grants, you apply for opportunities, you're hoping that the work that you are doing is, you know, acknowledged and supported, and I didn't get them. I did not get it. So every single grant that I submitted for my youth program, I lost. Every single one. I've probably sent out about 60, close to 60, and every single one I got rejection letters for. And so I was hoping that one of them would come through, which would allow me to double up on some of the cohorts that I had, increase more kids, because I have to pay them. The whole objective is me hiring kids. This is, a lot of them, this is their very first jobs that they've ever received, but giving them fair wage, giving them minimum wage. In New York City at the moment it is $15. So for my younger kids, they get $15 an hour. For my older kids, my college interns, they're getting paid $20 an hour. So it's expensive. It's expensive. So I was hoping to receive funding to help and to do more, but it's all right. We are not even 2 years old yet. So we are super new in this. We are building, we are growing, and I've got more opportunities. I'm speaking with larger corporations to partner with and hopefully fund these programs so that way I can provide more employment for kids. Every donation helps. Every single donation helps. So if you want to know more about how you can support, there will be a link in the bio. And I will say that even this channel that you are watching, thank you so much for watching this channel. Please subscribe. And I will say that the ads that play on this channel, I'm going to ask for you to please don't skip the ads. And I'll say why. Because those ads being watched on the channel are reported back in analytics. And that helps me to attract more advertising dollars to my channel. And the money that I receive from this channel, I donate to the nonprofit as well. And you'll be able to see the amount of money donated on the website. Once I launch it, you'll see exactly. It will say YouTube dollars donations, and that is what I will be donating to the nonprofit to help. So that is the easiest way for you to support the kids and support the programs that I have for the youth, support my channel, is by watching those ads. Because like I said, I will be using that money to support. And it's free for you to watch the ad. So thank you for your support. And please let other people know to watch the channel and subscribe. While we are heading out to work, honestly, I love what I do. And I get asked all the time, why do you do this? Why do you do this? I don't have children. I don't. So this is kind of my baby. This is what I'm nurturing. This is what I'm growing. This is what I'm trying to build for my legacy. This is what's going to live on beyond me. I love helping. I love serving. That is my love language. How do I help? I always ask, and it really is amazing what I do, being able to support businesses. Like even this gaming company that I'm working with, working together, they've tripled business. They've tripled business. They've tripled their packages and revenue. Getting them into schools, they have even more opportunity to serve youth, to serve programs, to serve other major nonprofits, national nonprofits that are doing things in the community. And I am so happy to be able to assist and help them grow. And entail, they support the nonprofit. They donate money to the nonprofit with every sale that they receive through my company. So that is the business model. So even if you are a business and you want to know how you can help, definitely check us out. Pretty much what I do on the website once it's launched, it'll be launched very soon, is that I promote your business. I promote your product, your service. And if it is purchased through our website, I don't ask for admin fees or anything like that. What I ask is a portion of that profit is donated directly to Shop Bob Cares, to the nonprofit. So every sale that you get, in return, you're helping young Black boys, Black girls, Black humans gain employment, lawful employment. You are helping organizations increase their missions, whether it's coat drives, food drives, toy drives. Hello, my loves. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I appreciate it so much. It means the world to me to have the love and outpouring that you are giving me, the encouragement to move on, to show more about what it is that I'm doing. And so now we are in a whole nother week. So tonight, I am actually getting ready to do an audition. I am an actress. I have been very blessed to do some amazing work on shows that you've probably heard of. Law and Order, Manifest, Jessica Jones. I was a lead actress in a project for BET Networks, the first digital project purchased outright by the network on BET, Brooklyn Blue Sky. I played the lead character, Sky, on that show. And so what I do, I still audition. I've done countless commercials. So I'm very blessed to do this. Acting, oh my gosh, I love acting. I love telling stories. I love communicating and being that vessel to tap into emotion. Yes, I love to make people smile. I love to touch people's hearts. Sometimes that comes with tears. But it's a beautiful thing when I get feedback in anything that I do. Plays, because I do plays as well. I've done tons, oh my gosh, tons of plays. Where someone will come to me and say, I didn't know how to have this conversation, whatever it was. Thank you for showing me an possible outcome. That is the best way that I can explain my love for acting. That ability to touch people in a way where they can see themselves in a story. They can see how they would have reacted, or a completely different reaction that they never would have thought of before. But the most awesome comment definitely was a particular woman. I did a play. And she came to me, and it was a it was a toxic play. Ooh, it was toxic, very abusive. The script, the script. And I played a battered woman who was just desperate for love. And at the end of that play, there was someone in the audience who came to me and said, I didn't know how to have this conversation with my daughter, because she was the character that I played had a daughter, and the daughter also began to fall into the same pattern as her mom. And so she said, I didn't know how to have that conversation, and thank you for giving me the, how to have that conversation with my daughter, so that she doesn't have to go through what she's witnessed. Whoa. 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 Ooh, you never know. You never know lives you touch, whose heart you trigger in this craft. And so that's why it's so important for me. It's so beautiful for me to do this, because you may think that you're only talking to one person, but you have no idea who's actually watching, who needs a message, a word, a way out, a way of escape. So to have that ability to do that is incredible. So for today, I do have an agent in LA. I love my agent. The agency and altogether, they're just amazing, awesome people that allow me to fly. And that is hard in this world, because immediately you get with an agency and they want to pigeonhole you into certain type characters, and they want to tell you what's going to be profitable for you, and you could only do that. But I prayed and I said, God, connect me with a team that allows me to be me, allows me to have fun, allows me to play. And dun, 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 I found an amazing group who supports me. Even when I want to do a job that pays no money, they're like, Janelle, are you sure you want to do this? I'm like, but it was on my bucket list. They're like, oh, I know they're like scratching their heads, like, what is going on? But okay, Janelle, if that's what you want to do it. And I love them. I love them for it. Okay, so for today, we are filming an audition for a brand new series. So this series is going to be, okay, my computer just went, nah. Excuse me, my computer just went, baby, not today. Okay, great. So this series, where this is going to be on FX. So that's pretty cool. This is actually the story. Ooh, this is the story of the football player, Aaron Hernandez. Uh-oh. So I'm not really super familiar with all of the ins and outs of it, but he was a pro football player who went to trial for murder. So I'm going to go ahead and audition for a role today. I'm not going to tell you the name of the role for secrecy, nor unfortunately can I show you the audition for union regulations. They are very, very strict on keeping projects confidential until they are publicized, until they are produced and seen. But I will go through with you some of my things that I do when it comes, to an audition. So most auditions now used to go to casting offices where you would wait in a line of like sometimes 3 people, and then sometimes 100 people. It could be a zoo. And you would sit and you would wait and you would hope that they would finish so you could get back to work, because you only had 30 minutes, plus the fact you had to get on a train to get back to work so you weren't late. And of course, they were never on time, so you were always late. So you always had to think of reasons to tell your boss at the time why you were coming back to work late. So with the pandemic, they actually, it's really hot. They actually put, do I have anything to fan myself with? Because it is fire with all these bright lights. They allowed us to start emailing our auditions. So instead of being in a room full of a bunch of people, your schedule is all discombobulated. Now you have the ability to tape this at home and then submit it. And then you hope that you get cast. I will say that self-taping at home works, because that is exactly how I booked Law and Order. I actually booked Law and Order order. I felt like I was saying order. Same day. It was like same day. I did it, sent it in, booked it. I was on set 3 days later. So I know for some people who want to act, they love the idea of being in a room with people. Me, I kind of like being at home. I get to get all of my bloopers out. I get to get all of my jitters out. I get to really plan out how I'm going to attack the script. I am not a fan of cookie cutter reads. I've never been that kind of girl. So I think this is going to be a really fun thing. So that's why I love doing self-tapes at home. So this is my setup. I actually have a blank wall. It is very important to have a wall that is not distracting. So that way casting could just see you and nothing else. They're not distracted by windows or background images, just nice plain. And I love gray because, like I said, it mutes everything. So I am the only thing in the picture. Sometimes for some, I use like this royal blue color. Any commercials that I do, I always use royal blue because that's just standard for industry. But I just love grays, especially when it's really grounded work. It just sets the tone. It sets the mood. It's immediately you just feel like you're already in the scene. I have a ring light ahead of me. I shoot on my iPad. I have an iPad Pro, the latest edition. Yeah, because I just got this. So I shoot on my iPad, which is phenomenal to use. And it allows me to edit, zip, zap, zop it really quick and send it to my agent so that way they can submit it to the networks. And that's pretty much how my setup is. Usually my sister, Roxy, she does my readings for me. Today she'll be doing the same, but she's not in the room. Usually she's in my room with me and I do it, but we're going to do it from the phone. So that way her voice is on the audition. And I'm just going to play off of her voice, which is a difficult task for some as well, because sometimes you like to see the people. You got to, make eye contact. But let's be real, because even in casting offices, you could go in. Oh, my gosh. I have been in offices where the person reading the script, the other lines back to you, was so dry. And I was like, come on, you got to give me something. Like, give me something. Come on. And nothing. Funny, believe it or not, I actually booked this particular job that I'm thinking of, where the reader, they call them a reader because they read the scripts for you while you're auditioning. They were dry, and I guess my anger for their dryness just brought something completely new out. And casting was like, yep. And so I said, thank you. Next. That's how you got to move forward. It's got to be a thank you next spirit. So yeah, like I said, today we are doing a role. I'm not going to tell you the name of the role for secrecy. However, let's go into some of the background. Okay, so usually when an agent gives you a script, they'll give you like some background on the role, like how the character looks or how it should be played. For this particular role, the only thing that they say is that I am a mom and that I'm weathered. That's it. Weathered. So it gives me lots of room to play. And luckily for here, they said that the script does not need to be fully memorized. So that means I have a little bit more playroom, which is great because I love when they say that, because I try to stick to the script. I have incredible memory. So you can give me a script and I can remember the script line for line within minutes. You can give, like, honestly, you can give me 20 pages and I will memorize the entire script within minutes and be able to give it back to you line for line. But when they say that it's loose, like you don't have to have the script memorized, it just gives me that freedom to like play, just to maybe add a little bit of Janelle in it. I will never change the script. I will never change lines. However, there might be just something like a or a just something that's just naturally me, that just flows, that I could throw in it, and I don't have to feel guilty about it because you said that script did not need to be memorized. So they don't know that I have a photographic memory. They don't know that. Oh, now they do. So this would be good to do. So they're giving me 2 pages to do, which is super simple. This would be a recurring role, so that means multiple episodes, which we love. So now it's just about diving in and seeing how can I make this script mine. So like I said, they said weathered. So what I did with my hair, I just put it back. I didn't want it to be perfect. I want the frizzies. I wanted my hair off my face so they could really see me. Makeup is literally nothing. I have nothing. I have a little concealer just to brighten up, because even though they say weathered, they don't mean like beggar, So I did put a little concealer and I drew my eyebrows just a little bit. Now I don't have eyebrows. One day soon we'll talk about why I don't have eyebrows. I always like to say they were a casualty of war, and you'll find out what that war is soon enough. Believe me, you're going to know everything about me eventually. You keep watching my page. Make sure you like and subscribe. But yeah, so within this, let me just quickly look at the scene. Yeah, it's 2 pages. Really quick. I love the fact that it's just me and one other person. Sometimes you'll get a script and there's 5 different people talking, and then you have to find places everywhere where you're going to put all 5 people, even though my sister will read all 5 roles, and she is so good at it too. She is actually, she's a great coach. When I tell you my sister is my everything, you're my everything. The Barrio Boys? No? Nobody? Okay, never mind. So she reads all 5 roles. I still have to put it on camera so that way who's ever watching it can see that I am distinctively talking to 5 different people. I had to do this once for Tyler Perry. Oh my, okay, first off, I have auditioned for Tyler Perry like 256,000 times. I have yet to book a Tyler Perry production. Ain't that crazy? I think so too. It's crazy, right? Crazy. Anyway, I auditioned for a role with Tyler Perry, and they had, I think, 7 characters in one script. 3 scenes, 7 characters. It was, and literally, so you had Uncle Joe, Medea, and what Maybell, or, the whole cast was in it. And literally I had to distinct Uncle Joe, Medea, because they both tall, so I got to look up Uncle Joe, Medea, then all the short people. And literally, and make sure that you are speaking to every single character differently, that you're reacting different, because that's how you act different. You talk to your mother different than you talk to your father, and then you talk to your bestie, differently than you talk to your sister, differently than you talk to your boss. You never talk to the same person, everybody the same way, ever. So having that ability to distinguish who. But the casting director came back to me. Shout out to Raven Drummer. She came back to me after everything was cast, and because we are connected, it's always important to make friends in a business. And she said I did a really great job with that scene. It was a very difficult scene, and she thought I tastefully managed to make all of the characters come to life. Baby, if that ain't a compliment, Tyler Perry, why you playing? Why you playing games? Why you playing? My family be asking me every single Thanksgiving, why don't you just do a Tyler Perry show? Believe me, I would love to do a Tyler Perry show. If he would call me, I would come. Call me. I'm on my way. So back to the script here. So it's just me and one other person, which is great. What I love to do, I love to look at if they give me any information on the script, I'm looking through the whole script. I'm looking for all the nooks and crannies, what will create my world, what will make me me, and what will make me stand out from anyone else. I'm going to be honest though, for this particular project, they gave a reference to whom I am supposed to be playing. And they said that me I have to look almost like a mirror image of this person. And I looked up this person online and I look nothing like her, like at all, like couldn't be furthest from this person. However, casting may be pulling me in as a wild card, which happens a lot. Sometimes they will cast, only because I love using this reference, blonde hair, blue eyes. So all the women there, blonde hair, blue eyes. And then who comes in? Whoopi Goldberg. True story. Whoopi Goldberg comes in to audition for the role. And they're like, it's blonde hair, blue eyes. And then you got Whoopi Goldberg, wild card. And guess what? She booked the role. Yep. True story. I have to get back to what movie it is. I asked my dad because he's the movie buff. He'll know. I'll put it in. But this happens a lot. I get called in a lot for wild card roles where I'll come in and everybody else looks one way. And then I'm like, y'all do know I'm Afro-Latina. I got curly hair. I have a New Yorican accent. I look nothing like any of the people in the room. And a lot of times I'll get called back because they just wanted to see something different. Do I always book it? No. But the fact that you get called back means that you booked the room. And that is a win. So back to this. I'm not sure if I'm going to get this role, but hey, let's play. You know what I'm saying? Let's play. Why not? I think for any actors out there, if you find yourself not falling in love with this, like you have to get into that realm where you have to love what you do. Otherwise, this seems tedious. Then you start picking like, well, I don't want to do this role. I don't want to do this role. Instead of coming to this passion with pure joy, like let's play. Because you never know what's going to happen. I don't feel I'm going to get this role because I don't look like the character, the real person that I'm portraying. However, this is a casting office that I've never been in before. So who knows? They might see this and be like, wow, you know what she would be good for? Boom. And then I get called for another role. That has happened to me too many times, that I auditioned for something and then got back for another. Matter of fact, Brooklyn Blue Sky, I did not audition for Sky. I auditioned for another role. And during that audition, they called me back in to do the lead. It happens. All right. So we've got two things inside. I'm in a kitchen and it's me and another person. So we always know the kitchen is the heart of the Black home. This is where we are eating. We're preparing our meals. We're doing our hair, cleaning up the kitchen in the kitchen. It's our beauty salon. It's our therapy office. So the kitchen is a very specific spot for them to say that it's inside the kitchen. I'm clearly a mom in this. So this is more than likely my kitchen. So, you know, I'm super comfortable, super laid back. This is my weathered look. I figured, you know, this is my chill. It could give you house coat vibes. It could give you, you know, I'm cleaning up chores vibes. It could give you any type of vibes. So this is what we're doing here. So we're in the kitchen. So now I know I'm super comfortable. This is not stuffy. This is real, like I'm chill. So I'm already sitting down. I think I'm going to stay sitting since we're inside the kitchen. And now I'm going to start that whole vibe right here. Clearly, I'm very comfortable with someone because we don't let just anyone in our house, especially not at our kitchen table where we're eating or we're having a drink or coffee or anything. So obviously we're very comfortable with each other. We're very chill. And it looks like it's a heart-to-heart discussion. So we are going to really play that off as if we are home, chill. And when it comes to moms, my mother, I like to say that she mirrors Claire Huxtable because she does. Oh my gosh, my mother, literally, she used to wear her hair like that with the little suits, the little pencil skirts and the blouses. It was hilarious. You could see how when she would walk down the block to come home, you would think she was pumping on a runway. I was like, what, like, where are you going, ma'am? Where are you going? So she's an amazing mom. Not for nothing, I have probably like the best mom in the world. She's incredible. We call her Mama Valley. My last name is Valley. It's actually Valle, but the American translation is Valley. So we just call her Mama Valley. And she's everybody's mama. So you could call her Mama Valley too. Shout out to Valley Girls. Make sure you check out the site. The link is in the bio. So back to the script. It starts not on me, which is good. And that's very important to always see if it starts on you or if it doesn't, because that also says a lot. And it ends on me. Ooh, so I have last line, which is good. So last line, when it's on you, you got to make sure that last line hits. So I like to think of when I have last lines, think of it like soap operas. You know how they have that dramatic end where just at that last thing, and who did it? It was you. And then you hold until the camera cuts. It's very important. So I always like to think of it, that's how you got to end. A lot of people, they like to walk off scenes, like they like to end walking off. No, hold. Give the editor something to hold on to. That dun dun dun. No, I'm not going to do that. But yes, when the scene is not on you, when it starts and it's not on you, oh my gosh, I love that because it gives you something to do before you do it. I hate when the first line is mine, because what are my doings? Like nobody just like right mid-sentence. Like, are you knocking on the door? Are you picking up the phone? Are you writing a letter? Are you putting on your clothes? So the ability to have someone else talk to you gives me something to do to now go into my line. And so I love that I don't start this scene, but I love that I end it. Now watch, I'm probably going to do that right now. So let me go ahead and put this on camera for casting. So wish me luck. Sorry, like I said, I can't do the script with you because of privacy reasons. So wish me luck.